Hey, good morning, guys. It is Latoya from Because I'm a Nurse. I've been a nurse for 12 years and I help student nurses study, learn, and laugh. So I thought we would talk today a little bit about breaking down content into super doable chunks so it's not so stressful. Just gonna move me out of the way here. So I don't know where you're watching from, but if you are on YouTube, go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me. And then everywhere else, let's like and share and invite people to the group. Okay, so again, study tips from the trap, breaking down content into doable chunks. Okay, so why divide your content? Like, why even do that? So one of the best things about it is there's no cramming. There's no like, test is on Friday, Thursday night, I'm trying to learn everything there is to know about the diabetes. Like, you want to space it out so you're able to build on concepts easier and be less stressed. And then that night before the test, you're just reviewing, right? Because you've already learned, you're trying to fix the trouble spots. You're not trying to get it all in at once. Even though we still may have a day or two like that, we don't want that to be the norm. Okay, and like I said, it helps you build on concepts easier because you're not just trying to get it all in at once. You're learning a little bit over time. Less stress, right? Because we're already stressed out enough, especially when we're in nursing school. And also you can find those weak points and study those before the test. So you're studying a little bit over time and you say, you know what, I just can't get this far. I'm gonna spend a little bit more time on this, and it gives you the opportunity to do that. So bam, so how do you divide content, right? So this is what I've used all through nursing school that served me well. I was able to do well with this process. So one, you're gonna count the number of days or weeks that you have until your test, excluding the day, night, week before the test. So if you have 4 days before your test, then this number would be 3, right? You're going to count all the objectives, bullet points, pages that you have to read, subjects that you must review. 3, you're going to divide the total amount of objectives, bullet points, pages to read, subjects to review by the number of days or weeks that you have until the test, excluding the night before the test. Also, you're going to assign. Take the results or the number of items to be studied each day or week and assign them to a specific day or week. 5, you want to review everything the day, night, week before the test, right? And we're going to really break it down so you see exactly how to do this process, right? So number 1, you want to count the number of days or weeks that you have until your test, excluding the night before the test. So if you have 4 days before your test, and this number will be 3. Okay, so see our test is on Friday, right? So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday before the test, right? So we would count these days, right? So 1, 2, 3, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday will be the days we're gonna study because this day Thursday before the test, we don't count that day because that's our review day, right? We don't wanna be trying to learn a whole lot of new stuff on the review day, right? And then this is how you're gonna count the number of weeks, right? If you have weeks before your test, the number of weeks that you have until your test, excluding the week before the test. So if you have 6 weeks before your test, this number would be 5. So, right, so we have test on week 6, right? And then we have week 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't count this week because this is our what? Review week, right? And we don't want to be trying to learn a whole bunch of new stuff, maybe a couple new things, but not a lot here. We're just mainly reviewing and just reinforcing what we've already learned, right? These following 4 weeks. 3, then you want to divide the total amount or number of objectives, bullet points, pages to read, subjects to review by the number of days that you have until the test, excluding the night before the test, right? So for our example, we're gonna say we have 9 items that we have to learn, right? So bam, number 4, you're gonna assign, take the results, that's the number of items to be studied each day or week, and assign them to a specific day or week. Okay, so remember how we said we had 9 items, right? So remember, We don't count this day because that's our test day. We don't count this day because this is the night before the test. So this is where we're doing most of our learning, right? And we're just reviewing here. So on day one, we have 9 items, right? We would do 1 through 3, and we're gonna always read through our notes, right? We're gonna study items 1 through 3 and then read through our notes. Day 2, we're gonna study items 4 through 6, and then we're gonna read through our notes because we read through our notes every night, right? We're also on day 3 gonna study items 7 through 9, right? And then we're gonna read through our notes, right? And then the night before the test, we're gonna study items 1 through 9. So that's all the days, days that we've been studying. We're gonna study all that and then review all the notes, right? And let's see how that would look for like if you had a week. So assign the, take the results. We're gonna assign the number of items to be studied each day or week and assign them to a specific day or week. So if we had those 9 items, right? And we have 6 weeks, week 6 is the test. Week 5 we don't count because this is our review week. Then we have four weeks that we have where we can study, right? So I would study items 1 through 3 on week 1. Week 2, I would study items 4 through 5, and then of course we're reading our notes every night. Week 3, study items 6 through 7. Week 4, we're gonna study items 8 through 9, read through our notes, and then week 5, we're gonna study everything. And so what we do on week 5, because we have a week through our test, we find out what day our test is. Let's say our test is on, next Wednesday. So we're gonna count back 7 days. And I try to use 7 days because that gives you a full week to really go everything and have a good review day, right? Count back 7 days, and we know we don't count the night before the test, so that's 6 days. So then you end up having 6 full days to study with the review day, and this is what that week would look like. So Wednesday, study 1 through 2 items because we have 9 items. Thursday, we would study 3 through 4. Friday, 5 through 6. Saturday, we would do 7, Sunday 8, Monday 9, and then Tuesday, we're gonna study 1 through 9 and review all the notes, right? Okay, 5, we're gonna review everything, the day, night, and week before the test. All right, so the night, week before the test, you should review all materials. Because you divided the materials accordingly, then you should be able to focus on trouble spots this night or day, right? Easy stuff, guys. So this is an example. So in this example, we have 26 items. We have 5 weeks to study. Test is during week 6 on Wednesday, right? So we would just divide them up. This is week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and then this is what week 6 looks like. So week 6, the week before the test review, this is how we divide it up. So this will be Thursday because our test is on Wednesday, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? And then Tuesday, the night before the test, we review everything, all of this stuff. But do you see how like you've broken it down, like each week you're studying, and also studying for your test, for your little quizzes if you have those as well. And then you review a week and then you review the night before. So it makes it really easy and helps you retain information, helps you build onto concepts, helps you be less stressed. Yeah, so what if you had 26 items, 5 days to study, test is on Wednesday? You're gonna do the same thing. It's gonna be a little bit more intense because you have more to study with less time, right? So this will be Thursday, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, right? And then bam, Tuesday, we're gonna study all of these the night before the test and read through all of our notes, right? Now, these are just some quick tips. If I have an uneven number, I will add extra items to the first part of my study schedule so that my load is lighter. And that's what I did in the, let me show you the slide here. See right here where it says week 1, And it says study items 1 through 3. So we're doing 3 here and then 2 the rest of the way. And that's because I had an uneven number and I want to put my extra items up top so that my schedule is lighter at the end. I don't want to have to try to cram a lot of stuff at the end of my study schedule. Okay, and then moving out of the way, you want to try to find or answer, research all the items on your syllabus or content objectives, blueprints, whatever they're calling it these days, as soon as you get it. This may take a few days. Like what we used to do is like we would kind of do our own, but then we'd also work in groups and we would divide the items up amongst group members. And then we would send them all to one person and then they would merge it into this document that had the completed syllabus / content objectives already done. And that way you can kind of use a group effort to complete that task instead of having to do it all yourself. If you are working with people that you trust and know will research the information properly, kind of decreases your workload and then increases your ability to do teamwork and to get this done in a timely fashion, right? So that's an idea if you have a group you work with. Also, I read through my notes every night. Even if I'm not like studying them, trying to retain them, I'm just reading through them, refreshing my memory, whatever we went over in class that day, whatever notes I took, I'm just gonna read through them. And it does so much, even though you don't think you're actively learning, you are picking up things and retaining them. Also, planning and having a physical or digital planner is important for time management and keeping yourself accountable. As you see, the study schedule takes a little bit of time to plan, but it doesn't take that long. You could probably really get it done in about 10 or 15 minutes, but you have to document what you're going to do and you have to stick to it, right? And you can still use this method if you don't have a syllabus or content objectives. You want to divide up your notes, your pages to read the exact same way. All right, guys, so that's all I have. I hope it was really helpful. If you have questions, drop them in the group, drop them under the video. I'll be right in there after this. Also, you can reach out to me at Latoya at becauseI'm.com. Invite your friends to the group. Y'all have a very, very good morning. Okay, and also, if you are watching and you're not in the group, you want to go ahead and join us at the Student Nurse Study Cove on Facebook. That's where I do a lot of my lives. That's where you're going to get a lot of the material the quickest is in the Facebook group, and definitely have direct access to me to ask me questions and all that good stuff when you need help. So I'll put a link to that as well. So again, it's Latoya, and Because I'm a Nurse. Have a great, great day.